All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today with this broadcast. I'm so excited. And this is going to be a really fun one today. I just want to have my friend here, Kelly Brady from Kelly's Professional Pet Sitting, who is going to share some things with us today about the things that she carries with her as she's dog sitting and in her car and all that. And I'll let her give a little bit of a background on herself in a few minutes. But I just want to remind you that if you're seeing this on Facebook, obviously you're going to have to just click on the link to go to YouTube to watch this interview. And while you're over there, if you wouldn't mind, please hit the like button, the thumbs up, and the subscribe and share and comment. Tell us what you carry with you or have with you to take care of your pets. But this will help us, when you do that, when you like, subscribe, share, comment, it helps to push us up in the algorithms in YouTube, and we'll get more people get to see it. So really, that's really our whole purpose of doing all this, is to get the information out, to educate, train, release. That's what we do at Worldwide Academy Training Services. And the more people, the better, so we just would love you to help us out with that. We appreciate that. Share it with your friends, your family, whoever has pets. Pet lovers are really special people. They really are. I love it. And I find that there's just like fun people. They seem like really fun people, right, Kelly? Okay. So all right, so let's get started, because I've been trying to get Kelly to do this for a while, and with her schedule and our schedule, it's been kind of hard. But so Kelly, give us a little bit of a background on who you are, what you do, whatever you
Hi,
want to share.
Kelly. So I've always had a love for animals. I grew up on a horse farm. I rode horses for 12 years. We had a plethora of other animals on our farm as well. But when we moved to Kempton, we kind of lost all that. And I didn't have animals in my life like I did before. So here comes 2014, and my brother and his now wife found and rescued pit bull in South Allentown, and I ended up taking care of her, and she ended up being my heart dog. And through rescuing her, I met so many people. And a friend kind of was just like, "Hey, I kind of see a spark in your eye. Why don't you watch my dog?" And then it kind of I watched their friend's dog, and then it just kind of trickled down, and eventually in 2018, I believe, I was able to make it full time. So
Wow. Yeah, that's saying something, to be able to make it full time. And I know, I see um I see people, you interact with people on your page and on Facebook and I see a lot of people really do come to you, like Kelly is, like, I feel like you are, you're the voice of experience in this field, and you really do have a lot of
I
knowledge.
have, yeah, I've been put in some situations, unfortunately, where I've had to learn along the way. And, now I have precautions with me on every walk just in case. But yeah, I've learned a lot through the years, and
Yeah.
I'm still learning. Every
Yeah.
single day I learn something new, especially right now I'm starting to learn more about dogs' body language. So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
interesting. Yes, and I think we are going to speak with one of your friends that
Awesome.
actually,
Yes.
she specializes in that, right? I was like, I honestly never heard of that before.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. That's great.
so yeah, so that's going to be fun to learn about too in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, so congratulations on being able to do this full time. And it's something that you love, and that's what we all want to do. We want to just move in the gifts that we've been given. And obviously you have such a heart for this. And I know you have a little friend there with you too. So so quiet in the background.
It's just,
Introduce us.
this is Pumpkin. Um,
Pumpkin.
Reagan is still sleeping, but
Hi,
we
Pumpkin.
they were a bonded pair
Oh,
that a couple in Oli were rehoming. And so this past April, we took on the Chihuahua and a Chiweenie.
Dreamy.
So they are bonded and they sort of rely on each other for confidence.
Oh, I love the sweater too. It's so cute. Looks so
It's
calm. Oh,
she
I just love when I see pets that are like you could tell like how they interact with their owners and they're just this love, this bond, you know. It's so cute.
She is a very rare Chihuahua. She is very calm. She's not nippy, barky, or anything like that.
Well, I was gonna say because I remember when I was growing up, my aunt always had chihuahuas, always had two or three of them. And they were always they were like when you come in, they were like, and I'm like, my gosh, Pumpkin's so calm. And
Oh no, yeah, we can take her everywhere, and she's great. Now,
aw, that's
Reagan,
wonderful.
her sister Reagan, she is a little bit like her mom. We're both anxiety.
Oh, I love the color. Beautiful. Hi, Reagan.
She's very
Beautiful.
sweet, just very very nervous dog.
Camera shy. Turn it.
Well,
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, you're going to share with us today what you have on you, right? So I'm going to just let you take it away, whatever you want to present.
so this is my satchel I carry on me. I know I apologize, the background isn't the greatest,
That's okay.
but what I carry on me always, it's filled with treats. I try to always keep a high value treat with me.
Okay.
Not like a milk bone or anything like that. I usually carry like it's called Rawternative, and I always stick with like a beef product or a lamb product because there's so many dogs that are allergic to chicken anymore. So I try to avoid chicken treats at all cost.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know.
All right, so I have a high value treat. I got this nifty little thing. It
Oh,
holds poop bags for me.
oh, that's cool.
But now as safety, always carry mace.
Mm,
Yeah, the one thing that I always struggled with was I don't want to hurt another dog. I don't want to hurt another animal.
mhm.
I have somebody's pride and joy with me, and it is my responsibility to make sure that they are safe.
Mm.
So it's either mace or I try to use a pet corrector first. Let's say a dog is trying to run up on you. So a pet corrector makes, it's not like an air horn, it's more of a loud hissing noise.
Okay.
Okay, so I carry this on me. It doesn't last that long. So if you use it once or twice, it's pretty much done. You have to get another one.
Okay.
That's always on me as well.
So can I ask you a question about those? So have you had to use those at
I
all often?
not yet.
Okay.
Thank um I've been run up by other dogs countless times.
Mhm.
Fortunately, nothing terrible has ever really happened, but that's also why I carry a slip lead with me.
Okay.
So let's just say I am walking a dog that is kind of friendly and another dog runs up on us,
Mhm.
no owner in sight. I can quick put this on the other dog and have it with me.
Oh, on
Not,
the okay.
yeah, not ideal, but at least I have control of the other animal.
Okay.
Also comes in handy if the dog you're walking tries to slip out of their collar or their harness. This can be a good backup.
Okay.
Uh, One thing I want to emphasize is that you do not want to keep it low on the neck.
Mhm.
Make it tight because you will choke the dog.
I was wondering.
Yeah, so like in an emergency situation, you got to do what you got to do. But
Mhm.
if you're able to gain control, a little bit higher up on the neck is a little bit safer for the dog. So
I was going to say, I have a feeling that you probably have this attitude that you carry with you that before you even have to use all that, that dog is coming,
maybe just a little.
really knows that you're in control and maybe that you might want to love on it a little bit.
I also, when I walk my clients' dogs, I do not interact with other people and I do not interact with other dogs.
Okay.
Dogs meeting in a place they're not familiar with, or it's an arousal thing,
Mm-hmm.
too excited, it things can go awry.
Yeah.
So you don't so I avoid all that. Leave other people space to get by, or
Mm-hmm.
I'll to the other side of the street, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like that you have this, you kind of have this like preparedness mentality, readiness. That's what we teach in all of our, emergency preparedness classes.
I
Yeah.
am always prepared. I try to be, at least, because
Yeah.
I've had several situations that are not ideal, especially when I was back in the Lehigh Valley. For some reason, there was dogs always running amok.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else do you have?
So I also carry an extra leash with me,
Okay.
um, just in case. Another thing is that you should always replace your leashes every year because they
Okay.
use weak. I personally like the double looped, so you can have control of your dog. You can have that a hold of them here, and then you in your other hand you have them here. So in case you got to drop one, you still got them.
That's nice. I like that. Yeah. Okay.
I carry my business cards on me as well, just in case.
Hmm. Of course. That's good business sense.
Yeah.
And by the way, well, I'll just insert this here, you guys, that I'm going to put below in the description here how you can get in touch with Kelly so that you guys can, if you have any questions or if you want to, interact with her on Facebook or even hire her for a job, you can certainly do that. So we'll put those links below.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I also carry a tote in the back of my car that is filled with extra leashes, extra treats, dog poop bags.
Mm,
I carry towels just in case the dog gets dirty or in case I see an injured animal. You know, just in
mm,
everything's just in case. I have my pet first aid kit. I
okay.
have my own first aid kit.
Good.
Uh, I also carry a plethora of tennis balls.
Ah, okay.
Oh, just in case. So, you know, I don't like the dogs to share those. So whatever tennis balls I use for that specific dog goes home with that dog. And
Okay.
yeah, is washing my hands and hand sanitizer between dogs. So I'm not spreading any disease either, just in case.
Hmm.
Because
Very
I'm going house to house to house, and I'm touching the dogs. Licking my hands, kissing my face, things like
Mhm.
that. You still be careful.
So do you have well, I guess you probably have different lengths of times that you dog sit or walk or
Yeah, I offer like I do a 15-minute, I do a 20 to 30-minute, and I do a 45 to 60-minute walk.
okay.
I offer dog hikes, like where I'll pick up your dog and take them to a local trail and
Oh,
walk for like an hour and then return them.
well, that sounds like fun. So it's something that you enjoy as well, and you get that in
Yeah.
your day.
Hmm.
Great. And then you do longer periods of time, right? Or you have that you've gone to people's homes when they're away or
I do overnight care, not as much as I used to anymore because now I have a little family. So I have to insert time for them as well. So I'm slowly stepping away from overnight care, but um, I still provide it to a few certain people in the area.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I do know, like I have friends that have animals that they really can't, they're not really free to just go
Yeah.
travel when they want or vacation. And because, kennels are pretty expensive these days, they
Yeah.
want to do that. So, okay.
also be very stressful on dogs that aren't used to that type of environment. So, like when you're taking them from their home into a kennel for a week where they're not surrounded by anybody they know,
Mm,
they're stressed out. Other dogs are barking, they're stressed out. So sometimes it can, it's not for every dog. Some
right.
dogs thrive in that environment and they love it. A lot don't.
Yeah, and there are a lot of places too that, like the daycares, the dog daycares and camps that, I'm just amazed at some of the activities that they they do with them. And I mean, the trainers are really good with them in that way. And like you said, I'm sure it's not for everybody, every dog,
I mean, dogs are just like humans. Like, I'm
Mhm.
very secluded to my family and my business, I prefer family and close friends, whereas some people they want to go out to the bar and they want to do this and that.
Mhm. Mhm.
But dogs are the same way.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, do you have any cats?
I don't. I have a bunny.
Oh, okay.
She has her own room. So we took on a bunny from a family friend, and we've had her for almost a year now. She's like a Sour Patch Kid. That's like describe her.
Oh, we'll have to do a teaching once time for people that have bunnies.
Yeah. Well, people don't realize that bunnies are a lot of work and they
Mhm.
need a lot of space. They can't be in those little cages that you see them at the pet store. So, one thing when we took on this bunny, I wanted to make sure that the bunny was going to thrive.
Mhm.
So, she's got a whole room to herself. We make box mazes for her, and
Aw,
she's
somehow I
happy.
knew you would say that. You would have something special. That's so nice. So, I guess, I mean, you really have a heart for the rescues, right? I mean, I know you love all animals, and that's, I love that, when people do that because I think it's like there's difference, in
Yeah, no, I.
caring.
I think not to get philosophical or anything, but people, I think people that rescue animals and are in rescue have also been through some heavy things in their life.
Mm,
So I think that sometimes they get into that because they want to save other things.
mhm. Good
Like,
point.
like when I rescued my dog, Lola, I was in a really bad place.
Mm,
And,
okay.
and I got her, my world turned upside down. And I'm forever thankful for that. I will forever be thankful for her. And yeah,
It's therapeutic.
it is.
I mean, and we know we have, dogs that are used for, therapy, taken to the elderly and yeah, so that's a good point. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Well, yeah, I actually had a client that had a therapy dog that went to St. Luke's over in the Lehigh Valley. And she ended up seeing my dad in the
Oh,
hospital, had his knee replaced. Yeah.
oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Wow. Okay, so what do you want to share some other stuff that you have or
That's pretty much all I carry on me for the daily basis, and everything else in my car is what I went through. Other than that, it's, obviously vehicle maintenance. Got to make sure that's taken care of, but
yeah,
that's not dog related.
okay. So, what would you say to people who are like maybe just first getting started, maybe, that want to do pet sitting or dog walking? How
it,
would you?
it's not. So, what I like to say is that I know a lot of people own animals, own dogs, not everybody is suited to be a dog walker or a pet sitter. I know that sometimes people look at it as, oh, I can do that.
Mm,
I'm sure you can, you know, but it's learning dog body language. It's learning how to give insulin shots,
mhm,
subcutaneous fluids, being able to give a dog a pill safely without getting bit.
mm,
Because there are times where, the owner's like, oh yeah, my dog just takes the pill and some peanut butter. For them, they might do that. For you, a stranger, they might not.
mm,
And sometimes that pill needs to be given regardless, and you need to know how to do that.
mhm,
Know how to properly hold a leash. What are you going to do in an emergency situation when a dog is running up to you? You can't panic, you can't yell, you have to stay calm in certain situations. Um, I mean, there's so many different
So
things.
so you learned this mostly through experience, or is
Through experience, through speaking with other people, through the years.
okay,
I'm when I for One of the things that I really specialize in is shy and timid dogs.
okay.
I absolutely love building that bond with them.
Mhm,
And when they finally trust you, it's the best bond you can have with a dog.
mhm,
So with the shy and timid dogs, I take my time. We do everything very slowly. I don't put them in situations that can stress them out even more.
mhm.
Um, there's just so many different things.
Yeah, yeah, wow. Well, we're definitely gonna have to talk more about some more trainings.
Well, that the other woman is going to be able to explain it a lot better than me. But yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think your experience really speaks for itself. And um, so is there, okay, so anything else that you would suggest as far as like top priority? I mean, I know you shared with us the things that we need to have, the first aid kits for sure on us. So I have a question, like as far as like the administering of like the medicines and what you were so how did you learn that from a vet or you just
Um, I have I have a few dog trainer friends. I have a few vet tech friends. Through my own experience living on a horse farm,
yeah. Yeah.
watching other people, tutorials, things like that. I try to keep myself educated on new things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
The pill thing, I'm comfortable with. I'm comfortable with a lot of things probably I shouldn't be.
You don't have
Just
to share
because,
those.
yeah, like no, I have one thing I can say is that I do have a confidence within my business, that that I can say.
Yes,
I'm
and
awkward outside of that, but within my business, I'm okay.
but that's how you know that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so all right. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for sharing with us. This has really been fun, and it's just I've learned some things. I took some notes. I'm always taking notes, you know. Um, and we definitely want to have you come back again. We'll talk about some other things. And is there anything you want to leave people with? Any last words or?
No, just thank you for listening. I do want to say I don't know all, you know, I do not know everything.
Mhm,
So what may work for me may not work for you, or vice versa.
mhm.
So I just need to put that out there.
Yes, well, and we say that all the time, and even in our
Yeah.
classes, even in our pet first aid training classes, we are just so happy when people interact and when they share the information that they are not, that they have, that they know, that, people that are dog trainers or dog sitter, that they have different experiences and they can
Yeah.
share. And so, yeah, it's we all, can throw into the pot of knowledge, and if it can help, we can help each other. That's great. So, yeah, so guys, thanks for joining us today, and make sure, again, put your comments below if you have some things that maybe weren't mentioned here. Again, share the knowledge, share the wealth, and we'll definitely link up, Kelly, your Facebook and any other links that you want to put in the description, so you guys can get in touch with Kelly if you'd like to. And I think you should look for more, because I think we're going to have some more to talk about. So, so don't forget, like, subscribe, share, comment, and we will see you on the next, we're doing another one on Wednesday. We're going to be talking with someone about the introduction to canning and the different ways to preserve food. So look for that one too. So, all right, ciao.